so I scheduled it for today. And I completely forgot that I did that. But, thank you to my mod, Stephanie, otherwise I'd be lost. I would be completely lost. But, yep. So I'm here. And I'm super excited because I actually finished something last night that I've been working on for a long time. So, just gonna wait to see if anybody shows up. Which I'm sure they will. It takes YouTube a couple minutes to give them notification that I'm live. So, just gonna crochet until we get here. This is the next thing I can't finish. I can't wait to finish this blanket. I've already got it done for donation. And, I think that was the, is that what I made the corner to corner for? Yeah. Yeah, I did the corner to corner for a donation, too. Sorry, I'm late. A little late, guys. I was in the middle of doing laundry, not realizing that I scheduled my live for today instead of tomorrow. Which I could have sworn I did schedule it for tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know. Excuse me. I only got a little bit of this color left to go. And then I will be attaching the next color. And working on that. Which, I don't know. I don't know how much more I'm going to do on this. But, yeah, so, this is just, hey Stephanie! So, I only have a little bit of this color left to go. It's a small ball now. It was a lot bigger than that. Now I can fit it in my hand. I couldn't do that before. But I'm gonna wait a few more minutes, see if anybody else shows up. And yeah. And I was like, can't believe how much I got done. But This is the next thing. I can't wait for this to be done, because then that'll be another blanket done. And then I can work on the other blanket that I was working on. It's one of those days. It's one of those days. I'm tired, and I have no idea why I'm tired. I really haven't done anything today. Excuse me. I mean, I did laundry, but made phone calls. But that's pretty much every day. I probably should have made an announcement on my community page. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Whew. Okay, need to wake up a little bit. Let's crochet faster. I'll keep me on my toes. Yeah, I think it's just one of those days. Plus, we just had a snowstorm. Like, that started last night and went all the way through today. So, I think it's the weather that's, like, got me kind of sluggish. But I get done what I can. I gotta call the super, have him come over here and fix the kitchen floor, because the tiles in the... Yeah. Yeah, we got a good amount of snow. Which, I don't mind it. As long as we're not in like a blizzard where it's going to affect things. But you know, I don't mind it as long as it's not going to hinder me. And doing things that I have to do. So. Well, yeah, no, gives you a good reason. Oh my goodness, why do I keep yawning? Okay, maybe I need some coffee? I'm tired. At least I don't think I'm tired. My body doesn't feel tired. My brain might be tired. I don't know. But yeah, I don't mind snow. Like I said, as long as we're not like in a big blizzard where we're like, you know, we can't get to the stores, or you know, I can't get to my doctors or whatever. But there goes the washers. Final spin. Sorry if you can hear that. But it was telling me like 15, 20 more minutes. And I was like, I gotta get on the live. I gotta see my peoples. I gotta see my yarny people. So. I just asked my husband to sit with it. He's sitting with it, so it doesn't go anywhere. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I wish that we had stuff like that around here. We don't. We don't. But alright, I'll finish this. And then I'm going to show you what I finished last night that I'm super excited about because Lord knows I have been working on this for a long time. Oh, okay, yes, I will check my library. Thank you. That's a good idea. Okay, so first I want to say hello to everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody watching the replay and all my subscribers. Love you guys. Welcome, welcome. Everybody that's new. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up, like, share, comment, everything. Okay, so I'm super excited because I finished this last night and this has been, I was like, I'm not going to bed until I finish it because I was so close to finishing it. I had like literally 3 rows to go and then just going around it and putting the border on it, like just a double crochet border. So I was like, I'm not going to bed until I finish this. Well, I ended up finishing it and still not going to bed because it was still super early. So I was like, okay, well, hey. Because I thought it was going to take me a lot longer than it took me. Now, anybody that's been with me for a while knows about this blanket. It's been on so many WIP Wednesdays and everything for quite a while. And it's taken me this long to finish it because I had to take it apart once and redo it, and then I ran out of yarn for it, so I had to wait till I got some money to get some more, and I had to it's been a whole thing with this blanket. So this is done. This is called the snuggle blanket because it is so long and so wide and so heavy and so big that this can fit over both me and my husband. So we have named it the snuggle blanket. It is the snuggle blanket. And this is folded and folded again. It's like folded 4 times. It's like folded in half and then folded in half again. So I'm just gonna keep it like this because if I don't, I'm gonna be like buried under it, and But it's Bag O Day's new kid on the block pattern, and this is Red Heart Super Saver stripes in Sutherland stripes, jumbo stripes, and Sutherland stripes. Yeah, so it's big. Okay, wait here. I'm gonna give you guys a good look at it. I'm 5'5". Just keep this in mind. And it's still hanging on the floor. And this is it folded in half. So I mean, it's double this width, and it's super long. So I just finished it last night, and I just put just a regular double crochet border on it, and just you know, just regular double crochet, nothing fancy, because I was like, it's gonna be on the bed or the couch or whatever. So I was like, it's gonna get used. It's not gonna sit there to look pretty. It's gonna get use out of it. Ugh. I feel like I'm like holding a small child every time I pick this thing up. It's like heavy. So that's that. I'm so happy that I finished that. I think that's like a year and a half in the making right there. And like I said, the only reason it took me so long was because I had to restart it at one point. Then I ran out of yarn, so I had to put it down. I couldn't pick it back up until I got more yarn for it. And you know, I had to put it down and make orders for people and pick it back up. And then I had to, you know, crochet Christmas presents for people, and I put it down again. And you know, it was an ordeal. But I finished it. It's awesome. And I still have one skein left. So that's probably going to go into the blanket that I'm working on now. Either it's going to go into the blanket I'm working on now, or I'm going to get more of this and make a whole blanket to donate in this color. My yarn smells really good. So, that's weird. It smells like my perfume. But yeah, this is a Southern Stripe in the Super Saver Jumbo Stripes. I like getting the jumbo balls because, yeah, okay, they're a little bit more money, but you know what? It's worth it because you get more yardage in it, and then I don't have to use so many of them. But I have that left. And where is it? And I have this much of a ball left from the skein I was using last night to do the border and stuff. So, I think I got a total, oh my gosh, let me think. So, I got 2 4-packs, so that's 8. So I had 12 balls total. 12, I think 12 skeins. 12 skeins went in there. Into the, well, not all 12. I'm going to say, because I still have a skein left over, so that's 11. So 11 and 3/4. Because this is about a quarter of a skein right here. So 11 and 3/4. So, yeah. Ten, 11, 12. Sorry, 10 and 3/4. Wait, whatever. Anyway, I have 1 skein left over and 1 1/4 of a skein, so whatever that is. I bought 12 total. Because I originally bought, I think 3 or 4. I can't remember. 3 or 4. I would have to go back through my yarn haul videos because I had my channel at the time, so there might have been 2. I don't know. I have no idea. I can go back and look, and I'll let you guys know on Saturday. But yes, most of the yarn that I bought for this went into that blanket. And it's a king size blanket. Our bed is a queen size, so it hangs off each side a good amount, which is good because, you know, both of us toss and turn, so I mean, at least we won't be ripping the blanket off of one another. But yeah, I'm sure if I put this on a king size bed, it would probably still hang off the sides. So I'm willing to bet that. But yep, I'm so happy I finished that. I want to get the retro stripes and make a blanket out of that. Or at least make granny squares and do a granny square blanket out of that. Now, all I need to do, I finished that blanket. Now all I need to do is finish this blanket that I'm working on. The other blanket I'm working on. And I'm probably going to start another blanket. I think next year what I'm going to do is I'm still going to donate hats and scarves. And I'm still going to work on hats and scarves. And I couldn't deal with it. It was in the back of my neck. I keep feeling like there's a bug on me or something. Anyway, I'm still going to do hats and scarves and stuff like that. I just, for some reason, I don't know, when the fall and winter hit, I get into these, like, blanket making modes. Like, I don't want to make anything but blankets. So, you know, I have no idea. It's only done during fall and winter and spring a little bit. But, like, late spring and all through the summer, I don't want nothing heavy on my lap. That's another thing. That's why that blanket took so long. Because during the summer, I refused to work on that. I refused to work on that. That thing was so heavy. I was like, that's too hot. We're not doing that. So I would only work on it in the bedroom where the AC is. So I could be nice and cold. It'd be nice and cold in the room, and I'd have this big behemoth of a blanket laying over top of my legs. I'm just crocheting on it. But yeah, I'm so happy that it's done. Yeah, like fall, winter, and early spring when everything is still cold. I think it's because the fact that I can just have it, like, I don't keep the heat on out here. Like, in the living room and in the kitchen and stuff like that. I don't, because it's just, like, I have lap blankets, and most of the time I'm working on a blanket, so, I mean, I can just put that over my lap and just crochet on the blanket when I'm having it on my lap. So, I mean, it's it works out either way. And then I always keep this next to my area. It's a little blanket. I cannot believe I found this in donations before we left where we were at, because I snatched it so fast, and every blanket like it, because if you know, like, okay, seriously, just weird fact about me, I love fleece. Anything fleece. Anything fleece and soft and fluffy, just out of my way, it's mine. Like, I'm just gonna get it. So, this is a blanket with little hot dog dogs. Dotsons? Hot dog dogs on. I hope I'm saying that right. And they're wearing little sweaters. And there's fall leaves. And I love this blanket so much, I have to wash it. That's how much I love it. I just washed it. I gotta wash it again because I love it. But when I'm sitting out here, if I don't have a blanket that I'm working on, or if the blanket's not big enough yet for it to be on, like, on my lap, if I'm cold, I'll just put this on my lap. And this stays right next to me. But yeah. It's so cute. He's cute. He's a little sweater. A little sweater. But, it's, hi, honey. He's funny. But yeah, I'm you have no idea how happy I am. I am so happy that this blanket, and for those of you just coming in, this is the blanket I'm talking about. if you've seen any of my videos, any of my WIP Wednesday videos, any of them over the past like year and a half, you will have seen this blanket, I kid you not, at least 6 times. And I finished it last night. That's upside down, like it's upside down from the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, it's upside down. Sorry about that. Ugh. Let's try it that way. That's not upside down anymore. Okay, good. So this is Bag O Day's new Kid on the Block blanket, but I just made it king size because we have a queen size bed. So, but I wanted it to have extra on the sides, and I wanted us to be able to pull it up over our heads if we wanted to. So I made it extra long. I'm 5'5", and with my arms fully stretched up like this, holding it up, it hits the floor, and it still has like this much squished up at the bottom on the floor. So it's probably about 6 feet long-ish. Stop laughing at me that I'm short. My husband's laughing at me that I'm short. Yes, you are. But I love this blanket so much. That's been a labor of love. Let me tell you something. I will never do that again. No, that's a lie. I'll do that again. I'll do that again. I'll do that again, but I'll make sure I have at least 12 to 15 skeins of the yarn before I start it, because then I won't have to stop. Just like, you know, as soon as I start. But I used a 6mm hook. I probably won't do that again. I probably would have used a 5.5 like I'm using now for for these other blankets. I went with a 6mm because in the video, Crystal says she uses a 6mm. So I went by what she was using, and she said she was using a 4-weight, which the yarn I used is a 4-weight. So I was like, okay, well, she's using a 4. I think it's a 4-weight. Okay, Stephanie, I'll see you Saturday. Thanks for coming. You too, hon. But, yeah, it's... Now, this is the blanket I'm working on right now. This is going to be for donations. No, Stephanie left. Everybody left me. Okay. It's okay. I'll just sit here and talk to myself.
Nobody's there?
Mm-mm.
Oh, man, that sucks.
It's alright.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's all good, babe. Oh, the clothes are done? Alright, I'll hang them up. I'm not going to be on here long anyway, because I got to do dinner. Yeah. But I Yep. Day just uploaded a new video about a shawl tutorial. I have to check that out. That's another thing I can make a lot of is shawls. Yeah. You can always yep. Oh. I'm wanting to start doing craft markets again or craft fairs again. I miss doing them. I don't like doing selling online. I like selling in person, but I just, there's just nothing out here. So. And it's all good. Anybody got any plans for Valentine's Day? I think I asked everybody this on Saturday. I'm not even sure anymore. All the days are blurring together. Like, my week is just blurred together. I have no idea. I thank God for my moderator, because if she didn't hit me on Messenger, I would have forgotten completely that I even had a live schedule today, because I still thought I had it scheduled for tomorrow. Yeah. But I forgot that I scheduled it for today, because I was like, wait a minute, Wednesday is Valentine's Day? Yeah, but no, we're not doing that. Nobody's going to want to watch me on Valentine's Day. So that's why I scheduled it for today, and I almost forgot. I completely forgot. Thank you, Lord, for Stephanie, my moderator, because of the I was like, wait, what? But, yeah. So, I was happy. So, I'm here, just chilling. Just working on my blanket for donation. And I'm working on donations for next year, because, even though it's February, winter's not over, but what I like to do is at the beginning of winter, I like to get all the donations together and just donate them all at once. So that way I don't have to worry about trying to make multiple trips. Especially since I don't have a car. And I'm relying on people to take me. So. I wish we had more craft markets out here. I miss selling my stuff in person. Like, I sell it on the Hari, but it's not the same. Yeah. I like selling in person. like interacting with people. I think that's why I like doing lives a lot, because I get to interact with people. Even though it's not like in person, I'm still interacting. But I don't know what I'm gonna do for dinner. Thinking about. Oh, hi, Roseanne. Thank you. Oh, and I gotta tell Stephanie thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, okay. Yeah, I knit. I knit too. I'm not very good at knitting, but I knit too. I'm very slow, which is why I got a knitting machine, because that's a little bit faster. But I do still hand knit, yes. I'm not as good at that as I am crochet. I'm I'm a lot better at crochet than I am knitting. But I guess because I've been doing crochet since I was 13 and I'm 34, so that's a long time. It's like that's 21 years. That's a long time, and I literally just like maybe yeah. See, I got the Centro. Is that a Centro? Yeah, that's a Centro. Yeah, I got the Centro for my birthday. For yeah, my mom was like, "Well, what do you want for your birthday?" And I was like, "Well, I want this knitting machine, and it's called the Centro. It's 48 pins." And I was like, but then she was going through her like own financial problems, so I didn't know if I was gonna get it, and she actually surprised me with it. Oh wow, yeah. See, well, wow. See, hmm. Can't wait till I can be able to say that. You never stop learning, though. It seems like you never stop learning with crochet. I mean, like, my you know my friends on Facebook are like, well, you must know everything about crochet, and I'm like, no, I learn new things all the time. Yeah, it actually got delivered on my birthday. I I was so happy. I didn't know it was coming. She made it seem like she was having so many money problems that she couldn't do it. I guess she was trying to throw me off. It worked, but it showed up on my birthday, and I opened it, and I was like, ah, yay! So I spent the next day, the day after my birthday, watching YouTube videos on how to use it and putting the darn thing together. So, I wanted to do it on my birthday, but I was like, you know what? This is a whole new skill set I'm gonna have to learn. So let me enjoy the rest of my birthday and have fun instead of wanting to throw my phone because I'm getting frustrated. Yeah, I think I have the opinion that knitting and crochet, there is um there is a just endless, endless knowledge that you can, like you can spend your lifetime doing both and you'll still learn new things, you know. And I feel like I'm behind the ball here because when I was 13 and I was taught how to crochet by uh, my aunt, who I call my mom because she's really like my mom. And, I consider her my mom. I love her dearly. But when I was taught by her, all I was taught was the foundation chain and single crochet. That's it. That's it. So for a good chunk of my life, I'm going to say about 10 years, all I knew was foundation chain and single crochet. Because she taught me, and then this was like over summer vacation, and she was in Florida and I lived in Delaware, so it was just like, you know what I'm saying, like I was there for summer vacation. Yeah, this is the oh, it's like the vintage granny ripple. I think that's what it's called, the vintage granny ripple. Um, yeah, but so she taught me what she could over summer vacation, and then after that, I ended up not going back um, over there because she was going through a divorce and stuff like that. So it was like, you know, I hadn't seen her in such a long time. So by the time I saw her again, which probably was like my early 20s, um, it's I had already like went onto YouTube and was like how to crochet for beginners because I knew somebody at an art place that I used to go to, and when they saw me crocheting, they were like, "Oh, you crochet?" And I was like, "Yeah, but all I know is this." And they were like, "Oh, that's like so small compared to what's out there." She's like, "Look it up on YouTube." So I was like, "Okay." So I looked it up on YouTube and I taught myself through YouTube how to do the rest of it, like double crochet, treble crochet, in double treble. I'm like, so you know. Oh, yeah. No, now I'm in upstate New York, but I mean, like, when I was a kid, and for a good chunk of my life, I was in, Delaware, but I'm in upstate New York now. I like it. It's pretty. It's pretty here. I was born here, but not here, where, like, the town we're in now, but, like, anyway, upstate New York. Oh, thank you. Yes, this blanket and another blanket are going to um, donations next year. I what should we call it? Yeah, right. I moved to more snow. Well, not that's not really, why I moved. I mean, there are reasons, but yeah, there is more snow up here. I'm 13 minutes from Connecticut, so yes, I am up here. I am really up here, and really up north. Um, but Yes, I do. What was I saying? Oh, I do donations every year for the homeless. Um, well, I'm not gonna say every year. Every year I can. Every year I'm able to. Because I finance it myself. And I do what I can on the yeah. But this year I started doing blankets. I started crocheting blankets for donation for the homeless. So I I really am in like a blanket mode at the moment. I mean, like normally all winter I'm in blanket mode, but you know, I just I for some reason this year I'm like really in blanket mode. But yeah, it's I have two blankets done so far. This one's almost done, and I have another one that's almost done. But yeah, so these are gonna go into a tote, and the tote is gonna be marked for um, donations for the homeless for 2024. And I am going to do as much as I can. I've already done like 4 scarves and um, I think like 5 hats, 6 hats, something like that. It might be 2 scarves and like 5 hats. I'm not even sure anymore. I lost count. But I've also done 2 blankets. This will be blanket number 3, and then blanket number 4 is over that way. And so, hi Nifty, nice to see you. I completely forgot I had a live today. I don't know what I would do without Stephanie. I'll tell you what. Um, she hit me up. She's like, are you going live today?" And it's like, um, um, I don't remember that. Let me check. So I came and I checked and I was like, oh my gosh. Okay. So I was in the middle of laundry. But I was like, okay. That's okay. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, I completely forgot. I thought it was tomorrow. And then I was like, oh no, tomorrow's Valentine's Day. I was like, these people are not going to want to see me on Valentine's Day. I forgot I scheduled it for today. That was my whole thought process of scheduling it to, to today. Because it's normally Wednesdays I'm live. Wednesdays and Saturdays, but I was like, when I was scheduling them, I was like, you know what? Wednesday's Valentine's Day. Nobody wants to see me on Valentine's Day except for my husband. And I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get on here. Wow, that's nice. That's nice. Oh, thanks, Nifty. That's sweet. Yeah, but I was like, you know what? I might not even be able to get on here on Valentine's Day, depending on what he wants to do. You know, we may play Scrabble or something. I don't know what to do. We might play board games or watch movies. Oh, Yarn Geek just posted a video. Sorry, I keep getting notifications. Even though my phone's on silent. Well, yeah, it's on silent. It's not gonna. But, Oh, you love Scrabble? Yeah. 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 I have Scrabble Go on my phone. And Boggle. Yes. Yes. Still hanging in there with the not smoking. Um, so me and hubby have been smoke free for 1 month. It was a month on Saturday. So, yep, 4 weeks. that's that's funny. Yeah. See, what the thing with my phone though is, see, I have the games on there. I don't play them that often because most of the time I'm watching YouTube on my phone. And this is the only phone. It's my phone. Like my people call me on it and stuff like that. Like it's the only thing I have that has internet on it. So, um, so it's like I do have hotspot on it, but I try to use that sparingly because I only get 10 gigs a month. So that's not a lot. Um, but it yeah, it's all good. Oh, here we go with the banging. Ugh, I want to kill these people sometimes. I really do. They have no consideration whatsoever. Yes, it is. Thank you so much. Yes, yes, yes. I've been giving weekly updates. I think on one of the Saturday lives, I think I said, okay, well, yeah, we quit today. We started to quit. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been pretty much vlogging through lives my my quit smoking journey on here. But no, yeah, it's you know, it was way overdue. It was way overdue. I had been smoking for like 20 something years. So, actually 20 years on the dot. So, it was time. But it's way overdue. And I can't believe I wasted that much time on cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? And smoking, and you know what I'm saying, because when I quit, I realized, like, I'm getting projects done in like half the time it would have taken me if I still would be smoking, because it's like every hour to like 2 hours I would get up and go outside and go smoke. And I wouldn't smoke just one cigarette. I would smoke like 2 or 3 cigarettes. Like, I had a chain smoking issue. But and don't let me have a cup of coffee, because there's no telling how many I'm smoking, because that's just a whole nother thing. But but I see how much time it was taking from me, how much time throughout the whole day I was losing. Because if I can sit here and crochet half a blanket in a day, whereas before I could hardly get maybe a quarter of a blanket done, then I'm like, wow, really? It's taken that much time, you know? Now I can get, 3, 4 loads of laundry done, whereas before, excuse me, I could only get like 1 or 2, maybe 2. I was like, it's just amazing how much time it takes away. And you only think, okay, well, it only takes me like 10, 15 minutes to go smoke a cigarette and come back in. But if you're doing that 20 times in a day, that's like 10 to 15 minutes times 20. That's how much time in a day you're losing. And then you times that by 365. That's a lot of time. And then you times that number by however many years you've been smoking. So for me it's 20. That's how much time I've lost. It's just that thought alone will make you quit. Seriously, when I sat down and thought about it, I was like, if I'm still smoking and I sat down and I thought about this alone would make me throw my cigarettes in the garbage. Because that's horrible. Not to mention the time it's taking off your life, health wise. But oh yes, we went over this on the last live. Yes, yes, yes. Better health is the main reason that we quit. And then, like, my secondary reason is, well, I can buy more yarn now. And I'm sorry. I know that's horrible. That's horrible. But the number one reason we did quit is for our health, because both of us were noticing that our health has not been great. So we're like, both of our doctors, like my doctors are telling me, his doctors are telling him that, smoking is making everything worse. This is not helping you. So yes, the health thing is number one for us. And then I sat down and I was like, well, since I have a lot more time, I sit down a lot more and I start thinking about things. I'm like, how much money are we going to be saving? This is like a week after we quit. I'm like, how much money are we going to be saving? So I sat down and I figured it out, and I'm like, oh, okay. It's like $80 a month. And the only reason that sounds like not a lot is because we made our own cigarettes. We bought the tubes, the tobacco. We had a machine where you could slide it, and it made the cigarette. So, we made our own. We weren't buying cartons of, like, Newports or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We weren't buying name brand cigarettes. We were making our own. So, that's why it probably doesn't sound like, oh, that's not a lot of money, but for somebody who gets only probably just under 200 a month in cash, it's a lot of money, you know. So, and I'm like, I don't know how I was doing it, but I was doing it. I was like, you know, I don't know how I was making it work, but apparently I was. But yeah, it hasn't been that bad actually. I'm not gonna lie that, you know, there are times that I'm like, I need one, I want one, you know, because I never really need any of it, you know, I want it, but, you know, it's not like water or food or air. I don't need it. It's not a need, it's a want. But, you know, there are times that I want one, but I'm just like, no, that's not part of our life anymore, especially when I'm stressed out. That seems to be when I start going a little crazy with the I want one and I want one now. How can I get one? And I'm like, that's another good thing about being out here in the country, that there's not like there's no corner store that I can walk to right now. The nearest the nearest shopping center with any kind of smoke shop in it is 3.5 miles down the road. And I'm not walking 3.5 miles. The nearest gas station is a mile down the road. And I'm not walking a mile either. So I yeah, that was that's another good thing. And there's like nobody around here that smokes. I think our downstairs neighbors do, but they they don't they don't speak English, so we can't ask them, and we don't speak Spanish, so there's no way we can ask them. But I wouldn't want to anyway. And then our one friend that lives down the road, she smokes, but she doesn't. She's not like a hardcore smoker. Like, she can pick it up and put it down. She like only smokes when she's at work. But then when she comes home, she doesn't. I never see her smoking. I didn't even know she did smoke until she offered me a cigarette one day before we quit, because we were like, we don't have any. She's like, oh, you need some? And I was like, you smoke? You know, so, yeah. But, you know, we've already told everybody that we know that we're quitting. If we ask you for a cigarette, don't give it to us, please, because we're really trying this time. So everybody's on board with that. We'll see. We'll see how the rest of this journey goes. But I am almost. When I get to the end of this row, I'm gonna get off of here. I gotta hang the laundry up and still do dinner and all that stuff. I just wanted to get on here and hang with you guys for a little bit, because I did schedule this live, and thank goodness somebody's paying attention to my schedule, because apparently I'm not. And I need a planner. That's what I need. I need a planner that's a big planner that I can just put over here and have over here and be like, you know, YouTube schedule. So, but yeah, it's it's all good. Everything's good. I might do another load of laundry tonight. I don't know. See how I feel, because I still gotta hang up the laundry that I just finished. I have to make dinner. I gotta take a shower. Straighten my hair. I'm just kidding. I might straighten my hair. I have no idea. Just do something different with it so I don't have to keep putting it up in a ponytail, then braiding it, and then wrapping braid around itself to make it a bun. So I might straighten my hair, give it a break, so it doesn't have to constantly be tied up in a ponytail. When I straighten it, the only time I put it in a ponytail is before bed. So. But, yep. I do have extremely curly hair. I have naturally curly hair. So it, but I wear it up so much that if I didn't just wash my hair and come on here and, you can see the curls and stuff, if I take my hair down out of a bun or ponytail or whatever I have it in, and I just leave it down and let you guys see it like that, it's gonna be straight because of the fact that I pulled it back and put it in whatever design I put it in. So, but yes, if you ever see me on here with a ponytail, or if I just got out the shower and my hair is drying, yes, my hair is very, very curly, and by saying that, very frizzy. But I'm actually controlling the frizz pretty good with, I've been using this since I was in high school, and I love it. It's John Frieda Frizzy's Daily Nourishing Leave-In Conditioner. And it's tamed my hair quite a bit with the frizz. The only reason it looks like this right now is because I have so many dead ends, and I don't have the money to go to, a salon and get my hair cut and everything like that. So it's just dead ends now. But the frizzy, from humidity and stuff like that, it doesn't bother my hair anymore because I use that every day. Every time I wash my hair. And I probably need to get a better brush. This is my brush. I just have a regular brush. So I don't know what brush you're supposed to use for curly hair, but I don't know. Maybe I should start watching YouTube videos about how to take care of curly hair, because I'm the only one in my family that has naturally curly hair, which I find weird, but so nobody really knew how to take care of it, so it kind of got abused. And although I'm for most of my life I was like, I wish I had straight hair, you know what I'm saying, or wavy hair, and not this kink, curly Sue, freaking curly hair. I don't like it. But that's when I was younger. Now I'm like, I like it. I like it as long as I can manage it. Plus, it's super long. It doesn't look like it is, but it is. It's super long. When I'm in the shower and I wash my hair, and my hair is wet, it's down to right above my butt. It's that long. The longest part of my hair actually comes to my lower back, right above my butt, and I'm like, my hair has never been that long. I'm like, oh, I love this, but you wouldn't be able to tell because my hair is curly, so it curls up. But when I straighten it comes back down. You'll be able to see that it's long. Yeah, yeah. But when it's curly, it just looks like it comes to like right here. You know what I'm saying? That's how much length the curls take up. So when it's curled up, it only sits like maybe here, or maybe a little bit like right here. But I mean, it's not as long. But if I straighten it or when it's wet, yeah, it's just like I thought I was going crazy for like the longest time when my hair did that because I was like, when my hair is wet, it's this long, but then when it's dry, it's like not as long. I'm like, why is this happening to me? I'm like, is there something wrong with me? And, I asked my dad that when he was alive, and God bless him. He was like, no, nothing's wrong with you. When your hair is wet, you have to realize it's straight. And I was like, oh. It's just like a kind of duh moment, and I was like, oh, okay, well, that makes sense. I was like in tears, like crying to my dad. I'm like, is something wrong with me? And looking back on it, I'm like, oh my gosh, like why? What was I thinking? Like, why would something be wrong with me? I'm like, but I was like in middle school, you know. It was like one of those things where I was just worried about something that I had no reason to be worried about. I don't know. It was weird. It was before I had real life problems to worry about. But yeah, now I keep that in mind. And I'll do that every couple months when I'm in the shower. I'll like take my hair and I'll pull the longest part of it like down to so it's completely straight to see how long it is, and I'm like, that's long. I'm like, oh, my hair's getting longer. But I also cut my own dead ends. So what I do is, and I just recently did it, which is why this little tail looks so small, is I'll take my hair and I'll braid it like I have it now. But instead of it being loose down here, like I'll pull this tight and I'll braid it really tight. And then I'll come down like this. And whatever is here, like I'm coming out this end of the rubber band, gets cut. And then I'll take the rubber band out and I'll undo my hair. And then I'll go wash it. And these ends, since I've done that, these ends are like so much better. Like there's no splitting. Like you know how if you look at the end of the hair, you can see where it's like split ends. Yeah, there's none of that right now. I got hair up my nose. Sorry, it's very weird. But also, my hair probably isn't growing like the healthiest right now. I have plaque psoriasis and I have it on my scalp. So I have to use dandruff shampoo to get it to go away. So, but it's not only on my scalp. I have it on my arms. But even that's going away. Holy crap, that looks a lot better than it did last week. So, I'm just gonna finish this row and then I'm gonna get going. Matter of fact, Nifty, if you're still here, were you the one I was telling how to do the magic ring, a magic knot on Saturday, or was that somebody else? Because if that was you, how's it working for you? If you're still here, I don't know if you're still here. Oh, yeah, there you go. You're here. Hi, how you doing? Okay. Okay. How's it working out for you? You doing okay with it? Yeah. Good. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. Oh, have a good night, Rosanna. Hope to see you on Saturday. I do a live on Saturdays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I don't know what that would be in your time. Oh, you are so welcome. Oh, I'm telling you, it is a game changer. Game changer. Serious game changer. Oh, this can't stay down. It irritates me. It hits the back of my neck, and I think a bug is crawling on me. It's really irritating. That's why if I have my hair braided and I'm wearing it down, you'll see me. It'll be like a low braid coming down this way. I don't ever have them up high, like just flinging around, because it hits the back of my neck, and I'm like, ugh. There's something on my neck. Yeah, it's your hair. Like, what the heck? So it's yeah. I'm almost done with this color. I might as well keep going until this color's finished because it's like literally dragging on the floor. It's so tiny. It's a tiny ball of yarn that I got left. So I might as well keep going. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. It's like, well, just because it's like the end of this is like a little teeny tiny like feather duster looking thing. So this just hits the back of my neck like this, and it just feels like it feels like there's blood crawling on me. I'm like, and I'm like, what's on my neck? Oh, my hair, my little hair tail. So this is irritating. Yeah, it's like a poker. It's like this tickles the back of my neck, and I'm like, oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. trying to figure out what flavor coffee I want to have. Because I'm to the point in my life where like caffeine, I've had so much caffeine throughout my life, like it doesn't even affect me anymore. I can drink a cup of coffee before going to bed and just pass right out. And it's just like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. My body's like, caffeine, what's that? Okay. So I just yep, there we go. That's the last little bit of it. Oh, I love coffee. I would not be able to live without coffee. I don't think at this point. I'm gonna be like, I can't live without coffee. Alright, next color. Let's get the next color. Oh. I'm so happy this blanket is finished. This thing is so heavy, oh my god. It's like a miniature. It's like a miniature. Oh. It's gonna fall. Yeah, it fell. Yep. You guessed it. Yep. That's the only. I'm gonna use black in this. That way I can. Where's the end? Jeez. It's like it came unraveled in the bag. I don't know if I told you, but when you pull them together, you pull tight. That way they stay together. Like, not so tight that you're gonna break your yarn, but like, give it a good little tug. And then... Okay, so that's going to be under there. Good. Okay, good. We got that right. I thought I was going to have to try that like 3 times to be able to get the knot to go in the stitch instead of like on the side of it. But first try it went in. Alright, so this is... Doesn't want to cooperate. This has to be Red Heart Super Saver. This stuff is like sandpaper. But the crazy part about it is this is Red Heart Super Saver. This is Red Heart Super Saver. So is the gray. I don't know what this brown is. But the white is Red Heart Super Saver. The orange is... Oh yeah, I was planning to put black after this blue because I was like, you know what? It's going to make it look so much better. And I like black. I think black is a nice accent color for pretty much anything. Unless you're doing pastels. If you're doing pastels, then I think white makes it look really nice. Alright. Alrighty. Put this down. Alright. I'm gonna have to start getting the chair to put that on top of next. Oh, that thing's getting heavy. Okay. Yep. Yep. Oh. Hopefully it'll be the black and then maybe one other color to finish it off. Depends on how many rows I can get before the black runs out. Yeah, I'm gonna end up shutting it down because I gotta hang up my laundry and do dinner and all that fun stuff. All the fun stuff. Just fun stuff. Everyday life fun stuff. But I will see everybody on Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So whatever time that is in your time. And bring your crochet projects so you can crochet along and just chill and chat and everything else. Oh, thank you very much. And yes, I will see you on Saturday, and I hope you have a good Valentine's Day tomorrow also. Okay? I will see everybody later. Bye, guys. Love you.